The Central Coast is very much in play this state election, with the Liberal Party looking to pick up as many as 3 seats. The big issues there are transport and jobs. With unemployment at 14%, that's well above the state average, thousands face the daily grind of commuting to where there are jobs, and that's in Sydney or Newcastle. The ABC's Bridget Glanville spent the day on the Central Coast.
All right, share around.
Shannon McCarthy travels 5 hours to and from work every day. He can't afford to live in Sydney, but he can't find a job on the Central Coast.
There isn't much available. There isn't much compared to here. Even in the last week or so on job adverts, there's more in Sydney than there are up there. There's just nothing up there.
Labor concedes the long commute is a major election issue.
We've got the Central Coast Regional Plan. Is to do an extension of the intersection at Carryong to extend that to make in outgoing and incoming much easier.
The Liberals' Chris Holstein wants to stop the long commute by providing more jobs. 6,000 in the next 2 decades.
If you allow the centre of Gosford to redevelop, to build up, allow for residents to come in there, they're going to need places to shop, they're going to need places to eat. We see the opportunity of creating jobs that will service the people who will live within our CBD and our business districts.
There are 4 seats on the Central Coast. The seat of Gosford is not only home to a large number of young families, more than 10,000 retirees live in the 3 suburbs along the peninsula.
Coffee's made.
Thanks, Lou.
Brian and Irene Neville are 2 of those retirees. They moved to Woy Woy to be closer to shops and services, but it hasn't worked out how they'd hoped.
The last time was in Gosford with the fractured hip before they sent me down to Woy Woy rehab. There was one nurse looking after the night ward I was in, looking after 56 patients.
Brian Neville goes to hospital regularly since losing both his legs. For his specific treatment, he has to travel more than an hour on the train to Wyong Hospital.
We need more doctors, we need more nurses, and we need an upgrade on hospitals, and we need to scatter the hospitals around a bit more so people can get to them.
A sentiment echoed right throughout regional New South Wales. Bridget Glanville, ABC News, Central Coast.